Hello class. I wanted to record this video because we didn't get to the last couple problems for your makeup exam. So I want to go ahead and do that now. It says graph the function f of x is equal to 3 times the absolute value of x plus 4 minus 9. And they want us to first identify each of the transformations that must be applied to the basic absolute value graph. First of all, since we know our a value here is higher than 1, we know it's going to be narrow. Second, inside the absolute value we have plus 4, so we know it would be to the left 4. And then since we have minus 9 on the outside, it will be down 9. Okay, now we move on here to the next value with b. It says graph f of x and identify the domain and range. Okay, we know the basic graph of the absolute value is basically at 0, 0, and it forms a V. But then we will go to the left 4 and then down 9. So our vertex would be -4, -9. That would be our vertex. Okay, now, so our graph, now put this in the calculator already. If we put y equals 3 times the absolute value of x plus 4 minus 9, and we press the graph key, you notice how the V shape is. It's from -4, -9. So I cannot draw it really well with this online pen, but you get the picture. Now if you want to get more accurate points, you can go to second and then table, and we know -4, -9 is our vertex. And then if we go 1 above and 1 below, both of those are -6. You add -5 and -3, it'd be -6. Then if we pick a second point, 2 above and 2 below the -4, it'd be -2, -3, and then -6, -3. Okay, so now our domain. We know that there is no restrictions on our domain, so it'll be from -infinity to infinity. Our range, we know with our vertex, the lowest value that our range could be, which would be our y, would be -9. And we would have a bracket. It goes -9, and you notice it's going up, so it's going to infinity. Okay, now, and that is basically your domain and range here. Okay, so we go down here to these problems here. We have the absolute value inequalities. Equations are